Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Love is giving your all, your everything to that special one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again. Sorry, technical difficulties, but the Empress gave us time. And you know what? That's the vibe.
It's coming.
Get it ready.
Anyway, festive season, allow us getting emotional a little bit. Right? Sister Sunshine, talk to me about your music, right? What so basically from what I've listened to a couple of your tunes, it's kind of like you tap into real life and then you try to pen from a honest place, right?
Yeah.
So how is that for you? Do you sometimes feel like you share too much, or when it's not received the right way? How does that work?
You said, does it seem like I share too much?
Yes.
I can only be my authentic self.
Right.
So what I am inspired to share in my moments, that is what I am purposed to share, and I'm very intentional in my writing, and my mission in life is to inspire others to achieve higher at their own pace. So I don't skimp on my message or my mission.
Okay.
So whatever comes, it's God inspired, and I write in obedience. So it relates, everything that I write, someone in the universe can relate to it in their moments. And so I write out of obedience. I've never written too much of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a songwriter, what is something you can share? You've been in the business for a while as a songwriter, as a performing artist, and all that. You got some musical inclining to it, right? What can you share to some aspiring or other people who are share the same thing, or they think they found themselves the same way you do, who like you have the musical experience and now you're also a songwriter, but you're trying to balance. It's a thin line between the commercial and honesty and all the things, especially as a lady in this business. What can you share to them about?
I will say, be true to your authentic self. Don't allow anyone to talk you out of who you are. You can convey a message when you're your most authentic self. You don't have to emulate someone else's message or jump on a bandwagon of a trending message just to feel relevant, because the universe is vast and there's billions of people in the universe. So when you write, be true to yourself. It's a global listening audience that needs something that you have to say. That's what I would say to them. Be true to your authentic self. Case in point, I wrote a title track to a movie. Someone put a book in my hand and asked me to write a song to that book. The book got picked up for documentary. The documentary got picked up for movie. And now a whole nother movie studio picked that up. But I'm the title track. But it was based on, I wrote out of obedience.
Hold on a minute. You got too fast again.
Pull up.
Right. So somebody, when you say somebody, you're being like politically correct. Maybe the movie is still in production, is yet to come out, and them type of things there, or is the movie already out?
No, the movie is out. A version of the movie is out already. That's been on Amazon Prime. But I just was informed that Dame Dash Studios picked up that movie that's on Amazon Prime. So I don't even know where that part's going. But it's already out on Amazon Prime.
What's the name of the movie?
It's called A Polished Soul, the Mike Ray Anderson story.
Hold on. A Polished Soul, the Mike
Ray Anderson story.
A Polished Soul, the
Polished Soul.
Ray Anderson story. The title track to that was written by an empress over there. Used to
called A Polished Soul.
A Polished Soul. We're talking to greatness here, people. We're talking to greatness here, people. The vibes is right. Yeah. Go check. It's on Amazon, you said?
The movie Amazon Prime.
Oh.
A Polished Soul.
A Polished Soul on Amazon Prime. The title track was written by my sister here, Sunshine P. We don't mess about, man. We don't mess about. Yes, sir.
I'm like a good pot of jollof rice. You understand? You put the water and then all these seasonings come in. And it's like, oh wait, you have your you have your garlic, you have your onion, you have your shadow benny, you have your ginger, you have,
There you go. There you go. Wow. So if you think though, listen, man, and like you say, it came from a honest place.
Right.
And then once you put it out there in the universe, now you're saying the Dem Dash Studios has picked it up, yeah?
Correct.
Now that's another level. You know what I mean? That's
it's
another
exciting.
level.
We'll see where it goes.
No, but to be honest though, right? It's a plus, whichever way you look at it. And now I know about it. I'm gonna check it out and then shoot you a text later. And then I know next month, and yo, you know what I'll be doing next time? I'll be like, yo, go check that interview with that girl, you know what I mean? She did boom, boom, boom. But
exactly.
Vibe. That's what I'm saying. Somebody in our frequency will resonate to it, and then they'll come, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing that, in short, that's what I'm saying. And especially if it came from a honest place and you didn't think it's gonna get that far, right? So that's really, really nice. Now talk to me about the challenges, though, the challenges of being in this industry as a strong-minded individual female.
So the challenges are, if you're dealing with people in the industry, especially either at your level or a little bit above you, the tendency is to give you just enough to not let you get ahead. So you know what I'm saying? But
listen, they give you, they say in England, they say enough piece of string to strangle yourself.
Exactly. So I call those dangling carrots. But because I'm not a starving artist where I have to conform to whatever it is that they're
dangling,
it takes me longer. But I learned how to sow seeds along the way that produce fruit that stays around a long time. So that's the challenge. It's like I've dealt with producers, I've dealt with cinematographers, I've dealt with links on different levels where it's like they give you
just enough.
But I'm a loyal person. I have a level of loyalty that you do right by me, I'll never forget you. You do right by me, my come up is your come up. But people don't have that mindset. It's like they want to come up now, or they give you just enough and see what you do with it, and then when your come up comes, then they come back around like
they pull it. They pull
remember
it.
It's like,
I mean, I see. You see, I think it's the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? It's the nature of the beast. But if you know better, why feed the beast?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And not only that, I'm a soldier.
A
soldier. Like I'm a veteran of the army. So it's like I'm used to battle buddies. I'm used to, if we're on a mission,
let's go.
And we're all in. And I have your back till we in the dirt. And people don't have that mindset. It's like, oh, I'm gonna give you let me see. I'm gonna give you this shovel. And I'm not even gonna tell you where to dig. I'm gonna just give you the shovel and see.
Yeah, you figure it out. Yet they know, like, this is the way, like, go down this path. To me, this is what I look at it. I say, like, ain't no way your shine is gonna be my shine. It's never will be. You know what I mean? Like, however much you shine, it don't affect me. You understand?
Right.
But if I shine and you shine, then where we are, it's brighter. You see what I'm saying?
I'll rather sow good seeds than sow into bad karma. You understand? So if I help you do something, I want you to win. I want to sow good seeds.
Yeah.
And not even in a manner of, if I sow seeds with my right hand, my left hand is coming to collect whatever it is that your right hand planted. No.
Wickedness.
Yeah, it's like I sow good seeds because I genuinely want people to win.
Yeah.
And I have some core individuals that have
been on your corner,
been rocking with me, like
that's
really.
That's where I wanted to come to. That was my next thing. It's like the vibe I'm feeling from you is a certain exuberance of, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm here to do. It's not like, you know how sometimes you might be in a room and you're just you, but you're so confident inside your skin until next man who's not confident start feeling slighted.
Yes.
One there.
I experienced that a lot.
Yeah, you did, like you just came in the room and you said hi, what, and then when you sat down, it's kind of like the light shifted to you. Now next man is feeling bothered.
Yes.
And the thing is, you don't even know until when somebody is telling you, somebody else is telling you, yo, you see, so I'm like, no, really, you know what I mean? Then he said, no, ask so and so. They're like, yeah, when you came in, you know. Then they start telling you how it was before you came in, and then when you came in, I think you're like, oh man, I didn't mean that. You see what I'm saying?
You're prophetic in your speech right now. You're prophesying, I'm telling you. Because I went to an event this weekend too. And one of the events I went to, I walked in the room like, because I was in a room of familiar people. So I'm walking in the room like, hi, I'm trying to give a big hug. The first thing one of the hosts said to me was, the maid has left. I literally just entered the space, and I'm looking to give love up and hugs, and they were like, the maid left, and I'm like, excuse me, because the music was playing. I thought I misheard what they said, and they're like, the maid left, and I'm like, what maid? What are you talking about? They said the maid left. Get a plate, and I'm like, no, I don't want your food. I want to greet the people that are here. And no, get a plate now. Then they switch the tone. I'm like, I don't even want to eat your food. I don't want to eat your food.
Yeah, now, like,
from you
that's the case of, you are invited, but you are not welcome. You see what,
exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
I couldn't, for the life of me. When I tell you, I even had confirmation text messages to ensure I would be there.
Yeah. They wanted your shine, yeah, but they didn't want you. You see what I'm saying?
And I come in love every space I walk into, whether I walk into work, whether I walk into a grocery store, whether I'm on the road, wherever. I walk in with love. Like, definitely. I lead with love.
Yeah. And that's why, like, anybody who's like not sure of themselves, they're always on the offensive, right? You see, because offense is the best defense, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're always on the offensive. But they used to bumping people who are always on the offensive. That's why you walk in a yard and man is all school first, next month, school. You see them things there. But you walking in and that's not your vibe. Then now they're like, what do we do with this one here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I'm a healer. Yeah, I'm a healer, not only by profession, but by mission in life. I'm a healer. I lead with love. You're not going to outlove me. You're not.
But that's not what they were prepared for. They invited you so that they can school first. They thought you'd walk in with a soap. Now you walk in and that's not there. They're, what are we going to do with this one right here? So I'm saying, you're invited, but you're not welcome, man. But I'm telling you, people are here. You know what I mean? You know why? They don't know how to deal with an independent woman.
What's death without life?
Hey.
What's day without night? It's the equator, so drop your shape your own.
Big tune.
And I keep my eye. You can't break me down and build me up like the military.
Ah, there you go. Like the military, get it? Yeah, Candid Conversations, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're wondering, we're talking to Shyne P, Columbus-based, South Carolina in the United States of America, songwriter. What else? Healer. What else? We've just been vibing anyway, people. And catch her on all our social media handles. I'll drop them down here before. Subscribe. Tell your friend to tell your friend. Drop a comment. Follow her works and all that rare thing right there. Listen, my sister. Moving forward, what should we expect from this independent woman?
So I have an EP that I'll be releasing next year.
Right.
Coming. I will be doing some live performances in Jamaica in February and leading forward. So I'm just dropping music, and leading with love.
Leading
just look out for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shyne P.
All right.
It'll be on there. I'm getting my content, doing my media footing, my branding. I just want the world to get to know me.
Yeah,
who I am.
Well, beautiful vibes, and I don't see why not. You know what I mean? I don't see why not. Beautiful vibes, beautiful person, and then it's like it's the kind of thing that if you know, you know. You see what I'm saying? So, well, what needs to be done will be done, and that type of thing. Speak to me about like the importance of you now as an artist, what you just said, branding and using social media and all these things to kind of be progressive. How are you approaching that?
So I have a PR team. I have a promotional team, as you know, Raquel.
Yeah, big shout out to Sister Raquel. That's
big shout. Like, yes, that Empress is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing my PR. I'm also working with another media team that's specific to my media footprint, because when they heard my stuff, they couldn't find me, and they were like, I'm an author. I've done a lot of things, and they're like,
my sister, don't do this to me, my God.
Squeeze, selector, squeeze.
All right, selector, liquid forward. Listen, you're an author too, right? Yeah. Right. So you are an author too. All right. What book? How many books have you written? 1, 2.
So I've done one anthology. It's called Diamonds from the Rough.
All right.
And I gathered 8 of the closest women that were close to me at that time. They still are in their own capacity. But we've all went through our own tragedies, and the motivation behind that was to teach others how to cope, how to still stand beyond their tragedy.
Right.
So I did the anthology with them and released it with a nonprofit called Distinguished Diamonds at the time. And it's just to serve others who have been struggling, to show them that they can rise above whatever it is that tries to. That's a beautiful
thing. Where's the book available? Amazon, or where can people go?
You should be able to get it on Amazon.
Right.
I self-published through Create Space.
Okay.
And so, but if you put in Diamonds from the Rough, the anthology, and it's under my government name, Trisha Pollard.
All right.
TRICIA. My author name is Trisha Pollard.
All right. So Trisha Pollard, the anthology, Diamond in the Rough.
Diamonds from the Rough.
Diamonds from the Rough. Diamonds from the Rough.
The anthology.
The anthology by Trisha Pollard. It's available on Amazon, people. We'll have the link down there still. We still have the link down there. You click the link and you know that's what we do. I know there was something else. There can't be all this man. Come on, man. There we go. There we go.
I told you I'm like that jollof rice. You can't just rush the process. You
I
gotta
know.
get all the goodness in there.
It's a
Like,
beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So the book is out.
Mhm.
The link will be down there somewhere, and then the EP be dropping sometime next year. Yeah,
2023.
2023, sometime next year, 2023. That's a beautiful thing.
We got to talk about Where Is Love, though. That's the one that has the music video. That's the one that's
All
dealing with
right.
the world today.
Oh, where's the love?
Where is love?
Wow. All right, my sister. Talk to me about Where's the Love, because the video is out and everything, yeah?
Yes, I.
Right.
So Where Is Love? Where Is Love? My producer, Eduardo Gross, I had already written that song because I was listening to all the current events going on everywhere.
Okay.
Global warm, the pandemic.
The pandemic, yeah.
Social injustices.
Yeah.
Femicide. A lot of women were being killed at the hands of men in different countries.
Listen, and something else on that note is like domestic violence.
Correct.
Really, really went up over that time. You know
it just, and with people being closed in with COVID and things of that nature, you saw it a lot because they were in those enclosed spaces, and you know, there was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. You just had to deal with the fact that you had to deal with each other's true personalities.
Exactly. Like I was telling you. Like I was telling you, especially as for DJ, everybody else. Not you. I mean, you don't get to spend the whole 24 hours with your kids and your partner and what, and then the next, by the time it's never been. Nobody talked about that. You see what I'm saying? Nobody talked about that. It was right. Yeah, the walls was sinking in, and the real beast inside people get exposed.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry to jump in. So that's when you wrote Where's the Love?
Yeah, I wrote Where's Love, and I listened to there's this broadcast, a podcast called Soul Flow TV. And I was listening to him all the time, and I kept hearing all these things about women being chopped up, pastors molesting children, all kind of crazy, like madness. And I'm like, what is the common denominator in all of these situations? And the one thing that was missing was love. No love. True love does not operate that way. You know, the school shootings, mass shootings, police brutality, you know, and then when COVID hit, remember, it isolated people. So when they got sick, they had to die alone. They were in freezer trucks. The families couldn't get together.
Yeah.
Depression, suicide, you know, all this stuff was happening. I'm like, the thing that had been missing in all of it is love. Lack of self-love and lack of love for others. Where is love? Why aren't families uniting? Where's the village? Missing that village component. And so that's what inspired that song. And to this day, it's still relevant. And my son is on that with me. My son is napping on it with me. And he gave his perspective because he's in his 20s. He's in his early 20s. And that generation, they don't even look for love anymore. It's non-existent to them. They're like, stop looking for that.
Yeah.
And, you know, when people go to the street,
it's getting lit.
Or they develop a vice where they're like, remember you heard people taking pills?
Yeah, like they're like it's been crazy since like that. It was like kind of like time stopped and everybody look at how you're living. They'll say, look at how you're living. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a beautiful song. That's a beautiful song. One of the big tunes right there. And your son is also on the rhythm.
Yeah, that's Almighty P.
Yeah, all right. Shout out to Almighty. Who produced the beat?
So the producer is Eduardo Gross. He's a Brazilian producer. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
He's
you got
actually touring with Ground Nation right now. Yeah.
wow. Listen,
Big,
my
big, big,
sister.
big.
Big.
Yeah.
Listen. You got what's the name of the Burkina Faso producer again?
At SB1.
Shout out to SB1. Respect my brother from another mother.
Yes,
Then
yes, I. And
there's another
LA record out of
LA record.
Trinidad.
There you go. And then now we're in Brazil now.
And we're in Brazil.
Oh, my
Eduardo
sister.
Gross.
Shout out to Eduardo Dross. Yes. Listen, you covering, like I'm telling you, you covering the globe is just like consistency and persistency. That's what,
Correct.
like, that's it. Because it's not about, some people will talk about perfecting the act and all that. And no, no, no. I believe like you're sharing your lifestyle. So you can't
Correct.
perfect your lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? You
Right.
just gotta be consistent in sharing it and be persistent. You know what I mean? And people
Apply.
like me over here, we already, I'm in. I'm like, I'm fully in. I'm fully in. Can't wait for the EP.
Give thanks.
Next time I'm out, because now it's festive season. So it's kind of like family thing. Over here in they don't go out like that. But next time I'm out, I'll make sure they hear some Sunshine P one way or another.
Yes.
You know them
Give
one there.
thanks.
Even if it's just like it's a whatever part, I'll use Sunshine P for sound check or whatever. I'll just make sure man hears Sunshine P. Even if it's a different whatever, no, you gotta hear this one. Because that's what I administer to them, you know what I mean?
I
Give them
am so grateful. I am so
some no,
grateful.
honestly, because I'm also, it's my lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to change
Right.
anything. It's just like, oh, there's another, it's kind of like there's another ingredient, there's another sauce, there's another, you know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. My sister, it's been a pleasure.
The
I
pleasure is
hope,
mine.
yeah, we stay linked up and all that thing there. I hope you're nothing by the best, lead by love, and we